Okay, this is just something interesting. Gonna open our eSword here. Okay, we want to examine Luke 21, 10 and 11, basically. Okay, in 11, 21, 11, we have the word pestilences, which is a plague, literally the disease, figuratively a pestilence. So a lot of you who are aware of some of the content on my channel should be able to deduce that I'm not a real big believer in the pandemic, seeing how they declared it on March 11th of 2020, and it just so happened to be the same day that the pandemic of 1918 was declared. Kind of was a big indicator to me that something else was going on with this. So in Luke 21:11 we have pestilences. Then in the book of Matthew 24 we have 24:7. We have the same pestilence, same name, same word. Now, for those who are not aware, Matthew 24, Luke 21, and Mark 13 are the three books which have the 7 things which correspond to the 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, and the 7 vials. And it's basically an outline of the chronology, the timeline of these events as they unfold. So again, this is just for information. I'm not predicting anything with this. I'm just sharing something that I discovered that I believe is very interesting. So when we go to Mark 13, we do not have the word pestilence in those same corresponding verses. We have wars and rumors of wars, and a lot of people are aware of these verses. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines. And instead of pestilences here, we have troubles. And this is the word I wanted to share. And it is G5016, and we have a disturbance that is of water, and we can actually look up the word waters. And Revelation 17:15, and he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. So I just wanted to share that this water roiling, and then it says, or of a mob. Okay, and you have sedition, troubling. So again, I'm pointing out that waters are referred to as peoples because or of a mob, sedition. I find it extremely interesting that that word troubles is replacing the pestilences in Mark 13:8, and there's not a whole lot of commentary from E.W. Bullinger on this either. There's just really nothing there. So, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything to actually be there either had it not been for what we're looking at in terms of this election, already having a reported pandemic through the year 2020, having a simulation of a pandemic in October of 2019, and then one appearing on March 11th. All kinds of predictive programming. It's interesting. So from the root word G5015, we have affinity to stir or agitate, roil, water, trouble. So again, would people agree that there's a lot of that going on, and maybe even more than normal? As far as the propaganda war or information war, is it more than it ever has been? I mean, that's a very hard question to answer. But we don't really need to try to contextualize that prior to 1948, because the fig tree generation, which is also mentioned in these chapters, began at that time. So our comparisons really begin in 1948. So has there been these disturbances and these agitations as far as elections are concerned in the past? I mean, I would have to say yes, there has been. But again, this word right here is being placed here instead of pestilences, because earthquakes and famines are both mentioned along with pestilence in Luke 21 and Matthew 24. So I find that to be extremely interesting, actually, and so I thought I would go ahead and share it. Okay. Make the best of it.